Yeah, obviously, really big. Obviously, with the semi-final coming up, and then league games coming thick and fast. We just want to carry on the form that we're in and carry on winning games of football.
I'm sure you would have had some time off, but were you able to spend it productively as a group as well? Anything that you could work on during the international break?
Yeah, listen, we can work on everything. There's a lot to improve, and as I said, we're in a good vein of form, but at the same time, we've got so much improvements to make, and we've had a good week of training, and then obviously a few of the international boys have come back this week, so it's been another good week, and now obviously we need to show it tomorrow against Dundee.
Kind of game you expected?
A tough one, I think. Ever since Dundee have got promoted since I've been here, they've always been a hard force, tough to break down, have threats going forward. So yeah, I'm expecting a tough game. Obviously, I don't think their position in the league shows the kind of team that they are. They've always been a good team, and obviously now they've got a new manager, and I'm sure they'll be looking to win games of football.
Good to have John Souttar fit available when ready to play. The fact that a couple of times the manager's played a back three as well. What you made of that?
Yeah, no. John's really impressed me. He did in pre-season, to be fair, before he got injured, and then obviously he's been really unfortunate, but he's been really impressive in training. I think he's deserved the minutes that he's got coming in, and hopefully he can just build that fitness up and then start to get more and more involved regularly.
Can that push you and Ben up another level as well, having someone else pushing you?
Well, we need it. Competition's important at this football club. I think that everyone needs to have that competition. This football club needs to win, so we all need to be at the top level of our game to make sure that happens.
What's the battle like with Stephen Fletcher? Played against him a couple of times now.
Yeah, good. He's physical. Obviously a good player, had a good career. Obviously I played against him, I think, down south before as well. So you know what he's about. He's obviously a physical presence. He's good technically, especially if he's back to goal. So it's another test, and one that we're going to have to deal with.
Have you got a preference of the type of striker you like to play against? Of course, you've got different players, more physical, or those that like to run in behind. Is there any preference?
No, it doesn't. I've played against everything, everyone. There's big people that can give you problems, and there's smaller ones that can give you problems. It all depends on the striker and on the day and how the team plays. So it doesn't. I don't have a preference of who or what I play against.
Going at the start of the season, the back four very disrupted. You were injured yourself. How important has it been to have that kind of back four really set since the manager came?
Yeah, it has, and I think it's shown in results. And I'm not saying that obviously just because of me. I'm not saying that at all, but just to have a consistency of obviously me being fit, Ben being fit. Obviously, he was out for a long time. Now you're having John Souttar coming back and pushing the two of us. Bourne has been fit for a longer period of time, so it's helped the team in general. Just having a bit of a settled base and being able to work frequently, day in, day out together. I think we should have more clean sheets that we've got, especially since I've been back fit. It's something that we need to improve on, and we need to start keeping more. But as a whole, I think as a defensive unit that we've been limiting other teams and not giving away too many chances.
What about that partnership with Ben? Because you've played a good number of games together. How do you think you complement one another as a back two?
Yeah, I'm enjoying it. He's a very good player, calm, someone I don't really need to speak to as much. He plays his own game, and I know that he plays to a standard that's good. I don't need to really control him, or I can just let him play, and he's similar with me. Obviously, when we need to talk to each other, we do. But on the whole, he is good to play with, lovely left foot, and also knows how to defend, which is important.
Conor, with that consistency that you talked about there, how easy is it then to be flexible when we move into a
Yeah, I don't know. It will be. Obviously, we've got to. Obviously, me and Ben have been playing together for a while in a four. So I don't really know the question.
Well, you've had this consistency with this back four too.
Yeah.
That understanding.
Yeah.
There's a suggestion that with John Souttar coming back and possibly playing three at the back, that's a different system. Obviously.
Yeah.
So how easy is that then to be flexible, to move from a 4 to a 3 or 2 to a 3?
Yeah, obviously it's something that we're going to have to work on to do. We've started working on a few different things in training in the last few weeks that obviously the manager said that we might go to in the future. And it'll just be it'll be a completely different system, but at the same time it'll be something that we know that we've worked on the training pitch. And as you can see in the Motherwell game, when we went into it, it looked, obviously they only had 10 minutes at the end of the game, but it looks like we have done it, and it looked like we've worked on it. So that's the plan at the moment, that just for us to be able to be fluid and be able to go in and out of different systems and be able to change tactically in games, if obviously games are going to plan or not going to plan.
Connor, was a determination just in the next month or two to finish as strong as we can, and also in the League Cup final, James Tavernier said that the squad didn't perform as well as they could have. Is that now something that's forefront of the squad, especially in the next few weeks, where we could have 3 old forms in as many as 6 weeks to really go and press on and show Rangers in the best light we can?
It's going to have to be, and I don't say that I don't say that lightly. I mean, if we want anything to come from this season, then it's going to have to be. First and foremost, we play against Dundee, which I think is an important game. We need to keep winning, keep confidence high, and push the league as far as we can. And then obviously we move on to, as you said, we've got 3 old firms. We have to show a better face than we did in the cup final, and we need to get something out of all 3 of them if we want to salvage the season. It hasn't been good enough up to now. Since the new manager's come in, it's improved, but still we've lost the one trophy that's already been there to play for. And as I said, if we want to get something from this season, then it's going to have to be a good end to the season.
How do you feel personally about your own form? I know you don't like talking about it as such, but you're well over your recovery, and how do you feel about where you are and your own performances as well as the kind of overall and general stuff?
I feel quite happy. Feel quite comfortable. I think since I've come back, obviously we have been on a good run. We've obviously lost the one game we've been in the cup final, which obviously was a bad day for all of us, but as a whole, am I happy with how I've played since I've come back? Probably, yeah. I couldn't have asked for it to really go better. As I said, would have hoped for more clean sheets than we've had currently in the last probably 6 games. But no, I'm happy with how I've recovered and how I've come back and being able to help the team, and I just want to push on now and have a good end to the season.
So you mentioned salvaging this season. Do you hold up any hope for winning the league?
But it's not finished. So yeah, until it's over, we're gonna try and do everything that we can to try, and we have to play them twice. Obviously there's still 10 games remaining, so we're going to have to do all that we can and try and, but until it's over, then we're not going to stop trying.
The league record under Michael's almost flawless. How frustrating is it you've not been able to cut that 9-point gap?
Yeah, of course it is, and to be fair, one of the main things that the manager said, which still sticks with me, when he come in on one of his first meetings, he said that if we don't win the league this season, then we're going to win the league from now. And that's all we can do. And to be fair, we've done that on the run that we've been on since he's been here. And to be fair to them, we're still 9 points behind. So there's nothing really much more you can do. We have to concentrate on us, win games of football. And if it doesn't happen this season, then we know that it was our fault from the start of the season. And if it doesn't, then we still need to make sure, as I said, that we try and win the league from when the manager come in. And it puts us on the right stepping stone for next season.
Guys, last one for Alistair on Zoom.
Connor, Alan McGregor's due to make his 500th competitive appearance for the club tomorrow. How important for you as a centre-back is it to have someone like Alan in behind you?
No, it's been amazing for the length of time that I've been here to have someone so consistent in his day-to-day work, not only for me to see, but for the whole squad, the standards that he sets every single day in training and the standard of his work. Pretty much every single day he's one of the first people in, if not the first, and he has his whole routine every single morning that he does, and his level in training is always at a top standard. So I'm really happy that I've been fortunate enough to play so many games in front of him, and yeah, I'm honoured to be able to say that I have played so many games with him.
Thanks guys. Dailies will do outside.